Hi everyone, welcome to another segment of Storytime Hermione. This is book 6, and we are going to be reading a book titled Our Very Own Dog. And this book is by, Amanda McCardie and illustrated by Salvatore Rubbino. And Hermione says hello. She's going to get ready. Hope everyone's having a wonderful night, right? So let's get started. Alright. I love this illustration. Look at the artwork of the different dog breeds. Super awesome. Here's a cover page here. It says, "There's nothing more exciting than getting a dog. Join Sophie's new family as they prepare their home for her and introduce her to life as a beloved pet. It's so much fun to take her on walks, to teach her tricks, to play fetch with her, and most of all, to shower her with love." Aww. This is the perfect book for anyone who's getting a new pup, or for anyone who would like to. That's very sweet, huh, Hermione? You like that, huh? Okay. So without further ado, let us get started on Our Very Own Dog. A dog came to live with us when I was 4. For a minute or two, she sat next to me. Then she climbed right over my back and nuzzled my hand with her cold, wet nose. "Hello, Sophie." Sophie had been living at an animal shelter. Now she had her own home with us. We had prepared everything for our new dog: a cozy bed and blankets, bowls of food and water, a toy to sleep with and one to chew, a ball, a leash, and a collar. And this is nice. Down here it says, "A chew toy is useful because dogs need to chew. It's natural, calming, and good for their teeth." That is very true. We'd fit her collar and felt it with our fingers to make sure it wasn't too tight. It had a metal tag on it that jingled as she walked. "There's Sophie." If a dog's collar fits properly, a grown-up should be able to slip 2 fingers under it. And that is a good rule of thumb when placing a new collar. And there's Sophie. A dog's tag should be engraved with the owner's address and telephone number. And this helps out just in case she gets lost. Sophie was nervous around my father at first, so he was careful not to look her in the eyes or pet her or get too close. It says here, "A shy or nervous dog may feel threatened if you look too closely into her face. So don't make eye contact." Instead, he spoke to her gently and made her the yummiest dinners. Soon she came to love him best of all. Sophie loves food. Look at her. The advice down here states, "Your veterinarian can offer advice on how to provide your dog with a healthy diet. This may include dog treats for training, but not too many." friendly voices relax dogs and help to build trust. It's very good advice. Don't ever yell at your dog. And no table foods. As a dog, Sophie couldn't talk, but she learned to understand a few commands. Sit. Come. Stay. Heel. Training works best when it is kind, patient, and the same every time. A dog who walks to heel won't rush into a busy road. Hermione, do you know how to heel? You're pretty good. You sometimes don't listen, but hey, for the most part, you're pretty good. She also knew her own name, though she sometimes pretended not to. Sophie, Sophie. A dog's whiskers are useful feelers. And she always heard the words, "Time for a walk," even if you whispered them. Good dog owners scoop poop. Dogs should be let off the leash only in places where it's permitted, and only if they can be trusted to come when they're called. All dogs need regular exercise. Look at all those beautiful pups. We took Sophie walking every day so she could run and roll, sniff smells, and meet other dogs. There are more than 400 breeds of dogs. Many dogs are a mixture of breeds. Dogs are highly sociable animals who want lots of company. Sophie loved to chase a ball. She'd run so fast that her ears turned inside out. Go, Sophie! Go, Sophie, go. She'd drop the ball for you to throw, then snatch it up by herself. Sophie's a smart pup. Sophie could move quickly when she wanted to, as we found out when she first smelled sausages. Sausages for dinner. It states here, a dog's sense of smell is 1 to 10,000 times more sensitive than a person. Smells are important to dogs. Wow. They can smell everything. Hey, Sophie, those were for us. Oh no, Sophie got into the sausages. Sophie enjoyed being scratched and petted, and loved it when we brushed her in those hard-to-reach places. A dog should have her own brush and comb for grooming. It's very nice. Most dogs like to be petted by their owners, but many don't want to be touched by strangers. Always ask the owner before you touch a dog. It's very true. You gotta ask permission first. But she didn't like being washed. She liked it better when we had baths. Shoo, Sophie. Sophie never minded getting dirty. One day she splashed through every puddle in the park, then shook out her fur to get dry. Oh, Sophie! Shaking is a highly efficient way for a dog to get dry, much quicker than a towel. As we made our muddy way back home, we passed a big sign that said dog show. We only went to take a look. We weren't even thinking about entering Sophie. But Sophie wagged her tail at the judge and gazed up into his eyes. Can you guess who won the prize that day for the friendliest dog? I wonder who. It was Sophie. Sophie won. That is the end of our story. And right here it asks, your very own dog. If you are thinking about getting a dog, it's important to find out as much about dogs as you can and figure out which kind of dog would best suit your family. You can learn from books, dog owners, rescue centers, trainers, and vets, and by watching and listening to the dogs you meet. Every bark, whine, and whimper has a meaning. Dogs also speak with their bodies, eyes, ears, and tails. A dog whose language you understand will be your best friend for life. That is very true. How, wow, wow. Lonely pup, frightened pup, happy pup, friendly and playful. This is a very educational book about owning your own dog, titled Our Very Own Dog. So questions. What kind of dog would you like? Is there a specific breed you like? And what color? Tell me what color of pups you would like to get as far as a dog. Me, I like whatever dog I can come across and save. Like Hermione was found on the streets. She has a very fun home now. Ain't that right, Hermione? So let me know. I hope y'all enjoyed this very educational book, and I look forward to hearing back from you as well. And again, always remember, the story is just beginning. Have a wonderful night.